I guess my photography is not as good as I want it to be. I ended the last video, I had it on pause, and I ended it, so I'm just gonna load the two short little ones. There's the famous pickup. It doesn't do much but run around and pick up crap. I got to pick that up in a minute. I lined all my steel trailers up. And then Mr. G, that's Scott. He plays guitar, so I nicknamed him Mr. G. He's alright, I like Scott. He brought a load of steel in. So there's the steel trailers. I'm not sure if them two there are going to be finished yet. I don't know if we're completely done or what. I know that one there, 152, probably isn't. That's the load of steel he brought in. So these are steel trailers. And then we got an abundance of room. So now all this room's created. So all the steel trailers are in that direction. Up there. And that over there, there's two trailers over by door 1 and 2. The first one by door 1, that's Flushing Toilet Pants' trailer, and the one next to it, that's Mr. G's. And then that right there, that's David Doty's. We'll leave it at that. This is my fencing. This is my roofing. That's my trailer, the S72, but I'm not going to tie it down yet. I was considering doing both loads. I'm like, no, because if something goes wrong, then I end up without my straps. So things can change overnight. That thing up there, I have no idea. It's moved around. It was moving before I even moved the trailer, so I don't quite know what they got going on up there. It's a bit precarious, so it's alright, it's all over the place, wibbly wobbly. But there you go, it's a nice space we created. So now we got heaps of room again. Trailers ain't all over the place. And then you got all your fencing trailers. You know, maybe I'll just give up today. I ended the video like 4 times, eventually got to record and ended that one. Now I'm into this one and probably end this one. Anyway, there's your roofing, because it looks like fencing, not. But there you go. I've got to come and pick up the garbage in the pickup and move these two over here to where they belong. So that's the storage trailers right there. And eventually I'll get around to picking the rest of the trash up. I've still got to do the container. So I might even get up in the early hours and start the container tomorrow morning. And tie my load down today. And then just call it quits and get up early and do the container and then leave out tomorrow afternoon. So I might very well do that. More trash. I'll come round here and probably pick the rest of this trash up as well. So it blew out their container, which it normally does, but they normally pick it up. Just it blows all over the place. So get a bad wind, and as you can see, it goes everywhere. So we'll see. I need to get a picky sticky so I can go around picking the trash up without having to keep bending down. So I've got to try and fill the holes in front of the yard because they're pretty huge. So I've got to try and come and get some gravel. Yeah, that container opens up, the wind grabs it and it just blows crap everywhere, so it blows it into this yard and all over the place. And that's the empties. I did all them this morning. Well, yesterday I started them yesterday and I finished it this morning. So that's all the empty trailers. There was already a heap of them here. I just straightened them all up and put them all back in line and made them look pretty. I like it when it's organised and it looks halfway decent. It looks like you're being professional rather than just some janky ass parking. So if I can keep them as straight as I can, then everybody else can hopefully follow a line and put it beside. Most people are pretty decent, but some of them, the newer ones, it still takes them a little bit to get used to backing up. So I picked that up off the floor. Getting tired, so I don't really know if I want to do too much more, but we'll see. I think I might just tie my load down and do the container tomorrow. So the container really isn't sort of my problem as such. It's really not, but I don't mind helping out. It's what we're supposed to do anyway, is to help out in it, help out regardless. So put this up here and I'll collect it later. So there you go. That's and then I created two. So there's like, you'll get another 2 trailers in here. You'll get another 2 trailers in there. So now you got all your empties. So your empties are good to go. And I get that bottle. It's going to irritate me if I don't get that bottle. It'll play with my my mentalness. It will play with my mentalness. So there's the solar farm as always in the distance. So yeah, anyway, there you go. So now it just, to me, it ain't really, it's not for anyone, it's just for me. I just like doing it. I just like tidying up and making it an exception to make it look presentable. So my OCD, my ADD, and my ADHD, and whatever else it is that I supposedly have kicks in, and it irritates me if I see stuff that just doesn't look right. So it's not about being better than anyone else, it's just for the fact that my brain can't handle it, and my mind, whichever one you want to go down anyway, it just can't handle it. So I have to tidy it up, and now I feel at ease now, and I don't have to stress about it. And does it, like, should it stress me out? No, of course not. But it's just untidy, and so now it's tidy. So now it looks decent. I might have pushed the trailers back too far, but I might have to come forward on the concrete. But I push them back far enough, and the reason I do that is because the newer drivers, they struggle with this grass over here for some unknown reason. So they end up, as you can see, they end up doing this. So I push them back far enough, because that way then I know that I know they're going to be able to get in and have an abundance of room without them struggling. For me it's pretty simple, so I don't find it difficult, but I've been doing it for a very long time. So because I've been doing it for a very long time, I've got to be pretty decent at doing it. Am I good at it? No, but I'm okay in my own. So as you can see, there's an abundance of vehicles that drive over the mud, and I have no clue what that is. I have zero idea what happened there. Zero idea of why that's like that. But anyway, it's not my story, right? So if I push them back far enough, it gives them more than enough room, and they can back in with ease, and they're not struggling. Even if I came forward a little, it's still too much at times for them. So try and make it easy for them. it's going to play on my brain if I don't pick it up. That is janky. Janky, janky. Terrible videos. Oh, hold up now. I could have done it afterwards, right? I could have done it afterwards, sort of. So there you go. Welcome to the world of Mark's OCD. Some of this is even in the ground, like it's been here for ages. I'll leave it in a pile, I can come back and get it. See, he even drove on here, so. So it happens. And there you go. I'm gonna go get the pickup and pick up the trash as best I can. That one's really gonna play on my brain, look. That one's really gonna play on my brain. What amazing photography, Mark. Your photography is awesome. I don't even know if that's a word. It is today because I made it up. It probably is. Do I care if it ain't? No, not really. Alright, loves. We'll go get the pickup and we'll come pick up the trash. We'll come pick up the trash and go dump the trash. I don't know if I want to deal with that because it really ain't my concern, but it's really doing my head in. But we'll see. We'll see how I feel. So I might get up at like 6 in the morning, go do the container. If I can have it done by 12, then I can go to work. So I'll tie down today and then do the container in the morning when I feel like doing it, and then because then I'll feel like doing it, is what I mean. And then I can leave out for Lexington, Kentucky for Monday. So Lexington ain't too far away. I don't know if Flushing Toilet Pants is back yet or not. No, they're not back yet. They went shopping. He went with Mr. G. So it's been a good day, really. Alright, let's go do what I gotta do, right? That whole thing's just in the air. It's like, let's just pretend to put it in there and take up and waste space. I don't even know why they don't send them pallets back to Weirton. It's insane that they throw them away in 39 Bs. You'd think they would build up a truckload and just send it back to Weirton with the containers and save on making new ones, you know. Good old White Castle. I'm just going to add this to the end of the videos like I normally do, because that way then it doesn't affect anything in the system when I do that. Because if I write something else, then if I do it the way I do it with the bonus round 1 and 2 on my old videos, it doesn't affect it, and it doesn't really matter who and who doesn't watch it then. But it means it's not new, and it doesn't go in for different words that they can pick up on, and it brings in the others that want to watch it who don't want to watch it. Like, so if I do it that way, it keeps it out of it. Look at that, that's so amazing, that's so awesome. All right, that's it. Want to see my hair? Yes, look at that, it's up in the air. Look at the state of me, look. You ready? So I can do this without pausing it. See my boots? You see my boots? That's my mass amount of hair. I washed it last night and slept on it wet, so let's see if I can. I don't think I can, because I don't think the phone will stay there. So no matter what I try doing, it won't stay there. So it might if I go back enough. No, because it's too high. Ha! All right, there you go. You can't see my amazing shorts and boots. Actually, do it this way. Let's see. Shall we see if the phone falls over? You ready? Look at the state of me. Look, I'm disgusting. See that? All right, I love you, and I'm going to go and do what I got to do, then clean myself up and take an early night again, I think, and then tomorrow I'll work on doing the container, and then I'll leave out. So I got Lexington for Monday, come back here empty, and then Lexington for Tuesday. So I love you, and I'll catch you later. Love you.